It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Well, I thought I would do something a little different today. The good team's for Maestro, but I'm going to showcase a YouTuber. One of the things that everybody is really interested in today, and something that I wanted to showcase a little bit because I don't have access to this, is it seems like the highest damage team that people have found so far. And let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But this is Hero Wars Gunnar. Hero Wars Gunnar, formerly Hero Wars Asgard High Damage, was the name of their YouTube channel before. This person has gotten a 117 million damage versus the level 150. And this team has been flying all over the place. A lot of people have been sharing it on Discord and on Facebook. But as far as I can tell, this video was the first video to be published. I don't know if this person came up with this team, but this seems like a team that I could recommend to people. Now, if you take a look at the team there at the bottom, we have Qingmao with Kane, Isaac with Oliver, Sebastian with Albus, Laura with Vex, Cornelius with Axel, and then the team pet is Albus. The buffs we're going to do a separate conversation about, but if you guys want to screen capture these buffs right here and then kind of do the math to kind of match them up yourself, I'm going to write a blog post down with all this, crediting Hero Wars Gunnar, of course, absolutely, with the buff list that they chose for their Osh team. Effectively, what you're doing is you're playing in manual mode until you go into the astral plane, okay? Until you go into the astral plane. You still play in manual mode until you switch back over, okay? Once you switch back over, you hit Sebastian's ult, you hit Isaac's ult, and you hit Qingmao's ult. Then you hit Laura's ult, okay? You hit, basically 3, 4, 5 on your keyboard, and then you're hitting 2, and then you're cranking Albus, okay? You're starting Albus's ults, and then you use Cornelius's, let's see if we can find that big damage hit here. Yeah, then you're using Cornelius's ults. All right, so he did 7.5 million. Cornelius did 7.5 million with all of Isaac, Sebastian, Qingmao, and Lara Croft's ults up. He does 7.5 million, plus the pure damage is 13.7 million. Right, if you can see up here at the top, 13.7 million. And then Albus's damage goes off. Show you Albus's hit here in a second. Boom. So Albus hits for 8.3 million damage, right? 8.3 million damage. And then you just repeat this for the duration of the fight. Okay, you repeat this for the duration of the fight. Doing this, Hero Wars Gunnar was able to achieve 117 million damage against the level 150 Maestro boss. Now, I want to say this because Casual Credit Gaming has already had an opportunity to mention the concerns as well. If a physical team is seriously the best for Maestro, I'm done with assuming these devs have any idea what they are doing. I don't believe that this is the best team. I really do not believe that this is the best team. And obviously, this is the level 150 team. It's the pure damage. Yeah. It is the pure damage, but it is boosting Cornelius through the physical bonuses that Cornelius gets. I am thoroughly convinced that the best teams to use are going to be the teams using Mushy and Shroom, okay? Mushy and Shroom teams. I think that the Augustus new hero is going to play a very, very, very key role in the highest damage teams on the level 160 boss. I'm still not sure what those teams are. I want to say that we have some ideas. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that my team has done versus the 160 so far. And in particular, I want to talk about Raven's attacks. Raven had a team that he really wanted to show off, that he wanted to talk about. Let's talk about Zombie Raven here. So by the way, just to kind of show what we're dealing with here, Idrisil has done 126, almost 127 million damage total today. Raven has done 114 million. Yatsav has done 75 million. All right, so let's take a look at Idrisil's 3 teams. 63 million damage, okay, using Mushy, Satori, Nebula, Orion, and Martha. And this is, I believe, this is versus the 150. This is versus the 150. And then the Alvanor, Judge, Celeste, Amira, Mojo did 27 million, also against the 150. Okay, so let's see what we have. Have we done any big hits against the 160? So similarly, Mushy and Shroom, Satori, Nebula, Orion, Martha has done 60 million against the 150, I would imagine. Yeah, the 150. Let's see what we've done so far versus the 160. 7 million damage with Cornelius. 4.5 million damage. 4.5 million damage to the 160 with that Mushy and Shroom team. Mushy and Shroom, Satori, Nebula, Orion, Martha. 10 million damage with that same team. 7 million damage with the Corvus, Celeste, Heidi, Aiden, Iris team from the LOL Osh side of things. Let's see, 22 million damage. Oh, that was against the 150. Okay. So yeah, so our team, our guild, is finding some success with this team right here. So these are the two teams, and I don't think that they're the teams to build, though. I don't think that these are the team. I don't think that these are the two teams, but I think that they're two good teams to level. Okay, I'm pretty sure we haven't found the team. You guys know what I mean? The team that's doing 1 billion damage, the team that's doing 500 million damage. I don't think we found that team yet, and I really do think it's an Augustus team. I really do think that it's an Augustus team. I just don't know what that is. So we got two teams here, Mushy and Shroom, Satori, Nebula, Orion and Martha, which is great. And then completely separate, we have Ching Mao, Isaac, Sebastian, Laura, and Cornelius. That's 10 separate heroes. Copy paste team? Yeah, I mean that's what's happening. That's what's happening. I mean, that's the best way that we can do. We got to share this information. And by the way, shout out to Hero Wars Gunnar for sharing his strategy, the buffs that he uses and all of that. This video is doing pretty well. 6,000 views in 12 hours. Pretty good. I think this guy's the second biggest Hero Wars Facebook and web YouTuber now. I think he is. His videos are, when he posts videos, they get more views than mine do. But he doesn't post as often as a lot of people do. A lot of the other YouTubers do. But I think he's, if this person had more time, I think that they would be the biggest Hero Wars YouTuber. For sure. I think they would. Definitely going to be interested to see how things go in the future, though. All right. Both overlap with Osh Team? Yes, absolutely. Hero Wars Guide. I wish that Hero Wars Guide posted more. I really do. Of all of the YouTubers, I think that guy deserves the work. But Hero Wars Guide is making a lot of money on his website. A lot. He's making a lot on his blog. And good for him.